I'm Cassandra Pinkston, Chief Executive Officer of Higher Education Consortium in Metropolitan St. Louis, and welcome to our rebranding launch party. HEC not only has a new look, but we have a new attitude. But before we get started, I would like to thank members of our board, community partners and agencies, our employees, and all of you for joining us this morning. I would also like to introduce you to members of our team, Ms. Joyce and Ford, Human Resources Director, and our trio Educational Opportunity Programs Directors, Ms. Donnie Harris, Educational Talent Search, Ms. Renee Graves, Val, and Ms. Melina Harrison, Educational Opportunity Centers. It is our hope that today's rebranding launch party will provide you with more information about HEC and answer some questions that you may have about our organization. The mission is to serve as the catalyst, educator, and collaborator of educational and career programs and services. For over 50 years, HEC has served participants in the greater St. Louis metropolitan area, which includes the counties of St. Louis City, St. Louis County, St. Charles, Jefferson and Franklin County in Missouri, Madison, St. Clair, Clinton, and Monroe counties in Illinois. Our pre-collegiate programs target middle and high school students and their parents, as well as adult learners in pursuit of a college degree. Through partnerships with secondary schools, institutions of higher education, community organizations, and businesses, trio educational opportunity programs provide a pipeline of comprehensive services for over 859 middle and high school students and over 7,000 adults annually. I'd like to share some of our successes over the past 12 months. In partnership with the St. Louis Public Schools and the University of Health Science and Pharmacy in St. Louis, formerly known as the School of St. Louis College of Pharmacy, 300 middle school students were invited to participate in HEC's first College Ready, Career Ready Symposium. With the advent of COVID-19 pandemic, our trio programs began hosting events virtually. The Upward Bound and Educational Talent Search programs hosted their respective summer programs virtually, and the Educational Opportunity Centers began hosting a Wednesday webinar series that highlights financial aid, education, and career-related topics. HEC takes pride in giving back to the community and supporting our community. In December of last year, HEC employees collected and donated 162 pounds of food that equaled 133 meals to the St. Louis Area Food Bank. 329 meals were distributed to families and students during the summer. And tomorrow, staff will host a curbside voter registration drive at our Lindo office. Our Educational Opportunity Centers program, the largest and one of the oldest in the country, has the capacity to serve over 7,000 clients a year. The newest recruitment initiative began yesterday. You can now see ELC program signage throughout the St. Louis Galleria Mall. As you can see, we are proud of our past accomplishments, but today our focus is on our future successes. We are in the process of writing our next 5 years of TRIO funding, and we're asking you to join us on our journey as we continue to enhance students' accessibility to higher education and career opportunities. We are HEC Reimagined, the one source for all things higher education. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Robin Sutton, Digital Social Media Manager, who will make a few comments and share a video with you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Pinkston. Good morning, everyone. We are so excited to be launching and rebranding HEC Reimagined. I'm the Digital Social Media Manager, and I've had the pleasure of captaining the project of rebranding HEC. Everything from changing our logo to something new, exciting, and innovative, something that's edgy, that's going to catch your attention, to updating our website, as well as launching our social media campaigns on all social media networks. We are now on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. We also have our own YouTube channel. We are so excited about being present in the cyber world and being on the World Wide Web. Without further ado, I'd like to showcase a video that kind of shows you guys an insight into some of the new things that we've been doing in some of our social media channels. So without further ado, I present to you a quick video presentation.
Thank you very much. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the new look of HEC. With the new look comes a new attitude, new partnerships, new programs, and services. So stay tuned to HEC's Reimagined Phase 2. I want to thank each of you for attending today's rebranding launch party. As you know, it's difficult to coordinate and execute an event like this without all the hard work and collaboration of many people. I'd like to thank everyone who involved today. I'd like to thank you for participating in our launch party. I am thankful to the board for giving me opportunity to lead the Higher Education Consortium of St. Louis on this important journey. It is an honor, a privilege to serve our board, community, agencies, partners, employees, and the entire St. Louis metropolitan area. If you can, we invite you to stay a little longer. The program directors and I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. If not, thank you. Be sure to visit our websites and social media outlets and enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey,
Thank you.
Cassandra, this is Dr. Smith. Can I say something very quickly before
Yes,
you?
please.
So I first want to thank you. So I want to acknowledge Tom George, my colleague and friend, and we would be remiss without the team hearing it from him. And I'm putting him on the spot, but I want to, before I say something, I want Tom to.
I was so happy that you were able to take over the reins for me, Dwayne. You were critical to the success of this operation. Absolutely no question about that. So strokes right back to you.
So I just want to say hello, everybody, and bring you greetings from the great state of Connecticut. I'm in Bridgeport by way of St. Louis. I was really excited to get an update from Cassandra on how things are going at HEC. And I really want to send a special shout out to my friend and colleague, Dr. George, Tom, as I call him. You know, when I first came back to St. Louis to take on the role as the provost at Harris Stowe, my first assignment that Dr. Givens gave me was to be on the board of HEC. And I was so excited because my first board membership in St. Louis, but the person who really made it happen for me was Tom. You know, Tom basically took me under his wings, and he would always kind of uplift me. He would say, what does Dwayne have to say about this? And it made me so special. It felt so special. And then as I kind of branched off and of course became the interim president of Harris Stowe to where I am now, HEC is so special to me. You know, I really believe in the reimagine process. And when we hired Cassandra, that was our expectation, that she would reimagine HEC. We felt that HEC had a special place in St. Louis, and that we can enlarge our footprint, that the needs of the St. Louis community are so great, but HEC can really handle those. And so I am ecstatic that even though I'm in St. Louis, that you all are moving ahead. I see some familiar faces, some new faces, but the mission still proceeds. Follow behind Cassandra. She's a great leader, and I appreciate Cassandra to be in there in the ups and downs, but I'm seeing it's on a nice trajectory. So I'm excited that where you all are. So congratulations to all of you all, and all the best.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Smith and Dr. George. Without the two of you guys pushing and motivating me, we couldn't be at this point. And there's a lot of great things to come. We're really excited about the future of HEC and developing new partnerships with all of you guys. So again, if you have any questions, we'd be more than happy to entertain any questions that you may have, and how you can probably begin the partnership with us in the future. Either unmute yourself and ask questions, or we can check the chat.
Let me just add to what Dwayne said. In terms of the phase that we're in now with HEC, and I give Dwayne a huge amount of credit for this, we decided to reimagine, to recreate HEC. We needed to move forward in a different fashion. I think we're now capitalizing on that. There's no other organization in the St. Louis region that brings together institutions across state borders as well. And we're on our way. And I couldn't be more proud of what I've seen right now. So thank you, everyone. And also, we're able to create the new position that Cassandra now holds, and a great team in place at HEC. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not trying to hog up the time because I know you all got some things to do, but I just want to encourage you all to do the work that you do. And so because your work is so critical in terms of how we transform lives of individuals. And, you know, I'm the CEO of Housatonic Community College, one of the only higher education institutions in the Bridgeport, which is the largest city in Connecticut. We're just a throw away from Yale, but still, regardless of Yale being here, there's still the challenges that we face. And so my trajectory is coming from the west side of St. Louis on the Holdeman tracks, being very impoverished, but it was really education that transformed my life. And that's always been my story. So your role, whatever you do at HEC, is so critical. You can change the lives of individuals that you serve. And so I don't take it for granted. I don't take it lightly. I know you don't. So that's my last word, Cassandra. It is my last word. And Ms. Ford, hello, Ms. Ford. So good to see you. So thank you all so very much, and God bless you.
Great. Thank you very much. I know
Yeah,
we
I
have,
do have a question. You said there's questions.
yes,
How does it look for the renewal of the TRIO grant?
we are actually in the beginning, we're in the process of writing our next 5 years. The RFP has not officially been open, but we're sure that they're going to be due by the end of the year and first of the year. So we are on task and we're excited. We have a lot of great ideas, new initiatives that we're going to implement within the next 5 years. So we're very
Super.
hopeful. Mhm.
Ms. Pinkston, can
Yes.
we be introduced to some of the people that are on here that are possibly visiting or that we might not be aware of?
Well, we have a big list of visitors we've invited, so I'm not really sure who is on here outside of our staff and some of our board members. We've invited community partners, former board members, colleagues and friends that we all have partnered with through the past. Even some family members are on here, so it's hard to kind of tell who all is here right now. Our board members, if our board members would like to say hello.
I guess I'll jump in. My name is Marie Moore. I'm the Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at the University of Missouri St. Louis.
Great, good to see you.
I can jump in as well. Ken Traska, I'm not sure where I'm at on your screen. But hey everyone, and I am at Lewis and Clark Community College, just arrived here last week actually from Liberal, Kansas, where I was president at Seward County Community College for a little over 5 years, and happy to be here. I understand Lewis and Clark was part of the consortium in the past, and
Yes.
certainly for me, access, flexibility, accessibility, meeting students where they're at, and doing this transformational work is at the core of why I do this work as a leader. And I look forward to hopefully re-engaging with the group and the team and helping our communities become better. So appreciate the invitation, everyone, and it's really nice to see you.
Great, welcome back.
Nice to see
Welcome
you.
to the area. Look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Any other board members, higher educational institutions, board members?
This is Peggy Lynn.
What about some of our community partners that we
so, hey,
work with?
Cassandra, so I turned my video off because my internet seems to be a little unstable today.
Okay,
And I just wanted to say thanks very much.
okay. For those who, that's Peggy Lentz with Missouri Botanical Garden.
That's it.
We mentioned we serve, I'm sorry. We serve clients and across both Illinois and Missouri. So we are looking to expand our horizon, broaden our programs and services. As I mentioned, our Educational Opportunity Centers programs is the largest in the country. So we have capacity to continue to work within both communities, expand our services. So if you have adults that are looking to enter college, broaden their career, need additional resources and support, we are here for you. Any of our staff members want to say anything? Any of our directors?
I'd like to give a shout out to Myron Gray and Dawn Van Valkenburg for joining us, our community partners.
Great.
Thank you. We're glad to be here. Long-time relationship with HEC and TRIO and the Educational Opportunity Centers through Community Action, Livingstone Church, and GIA Community Development Corporation, which I'm now Executive Director of. Looking forward to some great times in the future.
Great. Welcome and thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to shout out to any of the St. Louis Public Schools partners that attended. I know I see Kruger, Brian. I see Brian. Hi, Brian. And I see Carrie Cunningham, also St. Louis Public Schools. Are there any other people from St. Louis Public Schools?
Miss Tajon is on here as well.
Great.
Hi, I'm Lakeisha Graves with Upward Bound, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming out as well. But we would also, with our program specifically, like to invite you to some of the things that we're doing this year. So if you are interested in seeing what we do have our schools in the St. Louis Public School District, and everything that we're doing is completely virtual. So it's easy to just click on. Please feel free to send me an email, and I will put my email in the chat box as well. So we look forward to possibly seeing you for the semester.
And I would like to shout out a few people that I see on here as well. Ms. Stacy Johnson, who is my former supervisor with the YWCA Head Start program. I've talked to her and some of her staff there and looking forward to building the partnership with that organization. I see colleague and friend John Harris, who has participated with our summer program. He has a great program that he manages out of Nebraska, I think, right? So again, virtual learning provides us opportunity to work across the country with a lot of great people.
Can I say something funny? I don't know you, John Leonard Harris, but my husband's name is Leonard Harris. So your name stood out to me.
Have any questions for any of our staff?
This is Stacy Johnson with the YWCA Head Start.
Early Head Start.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is such a wonderful rebranding. I think it really pops and is an eye opener. I think it's really going to help attract more clients for you. But I also, as you mentioned, am interested in partnering. And although we service children, pregnant moms, babies 6 weeks to 5 years old, but they all have siblings. Mm-hmm. And everybody wants the best for their young children, and I think information is the key. So I would like to start as soon as possible to be able to give our families who are the low income families in this community some information, not just for their babies as they grow up and move into school readiness, but also some of their older siblings that may already be in schools that just don't know about what all you all have to offer. So I think it would just be a great way to connect and just get the word out. I think that's important. So please look forward to connecting and reaching out and making that happen.
All right. Plus your parents are our prime target audience as well.
Oh,
most of those, your parents themselves are wanting to get back into school, advance themselves in their careers, and we're here to support them with that. Thank you, awesome. Stacy.
Thank you.
Stacy, can you put your email in the chat? Do you mind sharing your email? Thank you.
Well, good morning again. I'm Joycelyn Ford, the Director of Human Resources. And again, awesome job. Great, this whole Reimagine. I just want to reiterate that tomorrow we will be hosting our first annual voter registration drive-through. It is contactless, it's very easy. You just drive up, curbside service. We'll hand you the voter registration card, you fill it out, and we'll get that back and you will get a letter in the mail confirmation that you are registered. So please spread the word. Put your email in the chat box and we can email you, friends of the foundation, we can email you all flyers to send out to anybody you know that may not be registered, to your community, to your colleagues, to your peers, family, friends, neighbors, church members, to get them out. But we will be at 4236 Lindo from 10 to 2 on tomorrow. We'll be there longer if the line is longer. We'll stay there until everybody gets registered, because It's very, very important that everybody go out and vote on November 3rd, but in order to do that, you have to be registered to vote. So spread the word. Any questions?
Right.
I have anything for you.
All right, spread it out to your friends and your clients. We appreciate that. I want to also say hello to, I have a couple of family members on here that came and joined. I think my sister and my niece are on here, and a good friend, Patricia Ross, who has actually done some volunteer work with us at HEC.
Thank you so much, Cassandra, for the shout out. And I just want to say congratulations for everything you're doing with HEC in this journey. Has been great. I've seen you grow and develop, and you're really doing an outstanding job. Thank you.
Thank you for the support and the push. Well, if no one has any other questions or any comments.
Ms. Pinkston,
yes.
Excuse me, we are trying to post our October calendar in the chat. We hope to get it in there, but we have a lot of events, virtual events that occur this month and every month, but we wanted to at least share what we're doing with the students despite COVID, despite virtual, actually using virtual as an advantage. And so we are hoping we can get that up before we shut down, but if not, we just wanted to share. Last night we did our back to school launch, and we used Chadwick Boseman as our highlight because of his perseverance, his education, his talent, and so that we had a big attendance for that, and the students really enjoyed that. So we are always helping students to think and to persevere and to figure out their purpose so that they can definitely have a successful life, which means getting into college. So we do things that are kind of different sometimes. We do have a voters education program coming up October the 28th. We will be interviewing different people, some voting for the first time, an elder who remember when they couldn't vote and know what age they were when they started to vote. So that will be featured on October the 28th.
Please share with our audience the schools that you work with.
Our target schools are high school. We have Sumner, Vashon, Clyde Miller, and Gateway STEM. Our target middle schools, Compton Drew, Carlane, and Gateway Middle. But we serve students in all of the St. Louis public schools because many of them joined in the middle schools and then they went to a non-target high school. So once they're in trio, they're always in trio. So some we don't get to, well, we're not going into the schools at all now, but of course we wouldn't be able to go into a school for a kid who maybe moved out of the district, but they still are invited to our programs, and we still help them with college readiness and FAFSA, scholarships, applications. They're still with us. So those are the services that we provide, and those are the schools.
Okay. And Ms. Grace, would you share your schools?
Oops, I'm sorry.
Mute.
I didn't know I was off.
We do service Sumner High School, Vashon High School, Clyde C. Miller Academy High School, and Gateway High School. We have a maximum of 74 students that can be in our program. And with our program, we have contact hours, which are hours that are mandated for us to have programs and communication with our students of 6 to 7 hours per week. And so we may be small in number, but we have a lot of contact that we have to do with those particular students throughout the year. And we are getting ready for our Saturday Academy, which will start on October 31st, and it will be twice a month from October until the first week of May.
And Ms. Harris, we'd like to share some of the great things about our EOC program and how we work with adults.
Hi, my name is Marlena Hairston, and we provide educational, college, and career services. So anything from getting entry into your GED or HiSET program to be able to go on to college, to once you're graduating from college, helping you with your student loans. So everything in between, from applying for financial aid, finding a school, tutoring services. We tutor in HiSET, GED, work keys, entrance exams, ACT. We provide those type of academic services, and then we also help with researching colleges, career options, putting a plan together, and then financing that plan through financial aid and scholarships. And then once you're finished with school, we help you with your student loan, develop a student loan repayment plan, select an option, or consolidate your student loans.
Great. And with our rebranding and new beginning, we're looking to branch out and expand our programs and services to do greater things, more tutoring with the public, to connect, continue to communicate and share resources with the community. And so we got a lot of good things coming up. So keep an eye out on us and check our website. And do they still say like you on Facebook? Do they still say that? So whatever it is, make sure you follow us on all of our social media pages as well. And we are here to support you and to help you with what you do with your clients as well. Any other comments?
Just wanted to comment, just like you said, Ms. Pinkston, we have 45 participants today on our Zoom call. So we should have 45 new followers on any platform that you feel comfortable. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, IG, YouTube, Twitter, everything. So take a look at our banner or visit our website, our new website, hecstl.org, different from our old, and take a look at all the things that we're doing. A lot of the events that the directors and the CEO mentioned today, as well as the HR director, are on our website, so you can get all of the details. And also we have instant updates via our post on social media. So I know Miss Mora mentioned that she followed us on Twitter, so you'll see those flyers to keep you abreast of everything we're doing here at HEC, the new Reimagine. So make sure to follow, like, and share, spread the word to your friends and family. If we can be of assistance to you, your peers, the community, let us know, but stay connected with us through our social media channels.
Great. I see where the virtual calendar is up now in our chat for our search program. And I see some of our visitors sharing their resources as well. Mr. Leonard has shared his resource that he can provide throughout the community. So if you would like to email us, you can email me directly at cpinkston@heccstl. Let me know what you do, what's your resources. We can make sure we can continue to be a resource to you by sharing with our partners and community members. So provide that information to us and we will post it on our site and share that with members that are participating with us today and those that couldn't make it today. And for people who could not make it today, we will offer this video on our YouTube and on our other social media sites as well. So please share this with your colleagues who could not make it today.
I do want to say thank you to Ms. Pinkston, my college chum from back in the day, for trusting me with the students. We have our program called The Real Reason for College. We also have what we call Horizons. And so I'm thankful for Ms. Graves, who has done some great work and allowed me to talk virtually to some of those students in those programs. And so here from Lincoln, Nebraska, we are grateful. Yes, there are Black people in Nebraska. And, and so we're grateful to be able to partner with HEC and provide that which is going to help students to move forward. So we are grateful, we're thankful, and we appreciate the opportunity.
All right, great, thank you. All right, last call for any shout outs.
John Jackson, and I have several shout outs. Good. Well, you know my position with Lindenwood in terms of working with doctoral students and all that business. That's fine. Just a shout out to you. Continue the good work, Ms. Pinkston. And also I see a couple of my friends that are there, and I want to shout out to them and let them know that I will be back in touch with them. Dr. Smith is a up and coming young man. And then also Myron Gray is a longtime friend. So I just want to shout out to both of them and let them know that I I will be back in touch with them, especially when travel is available, so I can get to Connecticut.
Great, thank you.
Mr. Jackson, do you remember Long Middle? He's on the phone.
I remember Long Middle, and I remember you. Believe it or not, I am still alive and well and kicking and still doing all kinds of positive things. I do some work with, I'm an educational consultant, but I'm also a college professor. And so I work almost 24/7 because I still think the mission and the vision of a great education is actually the best civil rights kind of thing that we can do. If we can do education and do it well, we're in good shape. So that's why I lend the few skills that I have to this great endeavor.
Great, and thank you very much. Okay, well, I don't want to take up any more of your time because I know time is precious. And I want to thank you again for joining us. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for our future programs and services. And again, thank you. Reach out to me and anybody on our staff if you need any additional information.
Ms. Pinkston, I apologize. May I say one last thing? I know we do have the opportunity now to donate. We have a donate button on our website. It's hecstl.org/donations. So please feel free to share that. That's very important to help us reimagine HEC. So we do have a new donate button on the website, which is www.hecstl.org.
Great, thank you for that. Okay, thank you everyone, and we will see you soon. Take care, be safe.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.